Sometimes my breathing feels okay and sometimes it's a lot harder.
Christian had a major asthma attack and was hospitalized for several days. And that's how we ended up getting connected with Dr. P.
I met him in the hospital when he was actually hospitalized for an asthma exacerbation or worsening of his asthma, which required him to stay in the hospital for a few days to take care of. One of the biggest hurdles that we have in treating asthma is that a lot of times people, and this could be a child or an adult, will feel that their asthma is under control when it's actually not. And it's very hard to treat asthma when you know it's uncontrolled and they don't. And ways that you kind of navigate this is that you show why you believe that asthma may not be controlled. How do you show this? You can show it by using some of the tests that we have, whether it be the spirometry, the pheno, or something along those lines. And that even if an asthma diagnosis doesn't affect you on an everyday basis, that it is still alive and well.
Once Dr. P started seeing him, we have regular video calls, in-person visits with him.
I try to incorporate children as young as 6 and 7 into the treatment so they understand what are we doing and how we're doing it and what they need to communicate with their mother or their caregiver in regards to how they're feeling, because they're starting to understand their body and how to communicate that. And many times they prefer to ignore it so they can go do their other things. And nobody wants to take medicines every day, especially not a child who doesn't quite understand the impact and why you're doing something today that can impact tomorrow. So that's one of the difficulties of taking care of a school-age child.
That's just been our relationship with Dr. P, trying to make Christian have a healthy life.
It's just about having a conversation, an ongoing conversation with families. Don't be afraid to tell your clinician that something's not working. You know, if it's not working, we'll fix it, we'll find something else, we'll work together to navigate it. What's not working? What do you need? And we find a way to get there. And when you have severe disease that's uncontrolled, despite doing the things that you would hope would work and they don't, that would be a person you would consider other therapies, one of which would include a biologic.
I was watching a show on TV and I saw a bunch of kids running and playing in grass. And I heard them saying, this particular injection is good for all of that. And I'm like, Christian has allergies, Christian has asthma. Let me reach out to Dr. P. And Dr. P was like, he would be a great candidate.
When we consider biologics in children that have asthma or eczema, which are the main reasons we would consider one, we think about the severity and control. So for Christian, in this example, he has both severe asthma and severe eczema with other allergic disease that's influencing it. In a child who has severity and also a lack of control, those two in combination are definitely somebody who I want to consider a biologic, because you can have severe disease but great control. You wouldn't need a biologic in that case. But if you have severe disease and you're struggling with control, a biologic could be helpful in those cases.
And that will help him good on the inside. And then once we work on the inside, we can continue to control the outside, and Christian can live a healthy, productive life.